It is Bones, and today I'll finally be taking a look at the final figure from the Merciless wave, the Robin Crows. Now, of course, these are from Negative Earth 22. They are originally, I would say, like Dick Grayson and Tim Drake in that world, and they're turned into Robin Crows. But they do vary from comic to comic, so we will take a look at them. Of course, they do go with the Batman Who Laughs. They are like his little minions. Really happy to open up these figures, finally get them up on the shelf, so let's take a look at them. Now, these characters did come in 3 different versions. There's 3 different heads. You have like a kind of grinning one, and then one baring his teeth, and then you have like an open mouth one. In the comics, usually they show that he has 4, but sometimes it does show 3. So I guess it depends. Looks pretty good in the package. So let's go ahead and get into it. First off, you do get your basic DC Multiverse stand in black. You also get a data file card. There's the crows there. Of course, there is 4 of them. You have some information on the back. The only accessory he comes with is the chain. Of course, this goes around this goes attached to a clasp that's on the neck, and it is real chain. And of course, you also receive the final part, the final piece to build the Merciless collect to build figure, which is the torso. Taking a look at the figures, of course, the heads will be different, but the body is basically the same. Have a pretty cool neck sculpt. You could see like the striations and the veins on the neck. Has some pretty good articulation. Pretty creepy ears. Pretty creepy looking head sculpt. Really nicely detailed. Moving down, of course, you have that kind of spoke that sticks out of his neck where the chain is attached to. This is comic accurate. You have a pretty cool stitching on the shoulders. The sculpting on the upper torso part is pretty sweet. I mean, it's nicely detailed. You got some crossing stripes across, and then you have the R going into the arms. He does have the butterfly shoulder joint. He only has single jointed elbows, but that's not a big deal. And of course, he does have the standard McFarlane ball wrist joint, but it is very well hidden with his little gauntlet gloves. Pretty cool. Now, I think these you should be kind of careful because they are really thin. You don't want to break them or anything like that. Moving down, he has a pretty cool belt that looks all like unkempt, and then some little shorts. Pretty pale skin on the legs there. Single jointed knees, but that's fine because he doesn't need that much. They do reach pretty far back, and like I said, you don't want to mess around with these guys too much because they are pretty slender. The ball joints on the ankles are there, and of course you do have toe articulation. Flipping them over, pretty flat underneath the soles. You move up, there's the back. Even the belt is like slanted on his back. Pretty nice cape. The texture of the cape is light. Moving up to the neck, pretty cool. Pretty awesome little sculpt. I mean, you could tell they sculpted this one, but they knew they were going to get a lot of sales because everyone, of course, was going to have to get the 3 different head sculpts. You do attach the chain up to his little loop here. There it is. Let's get him. Now, I figured out that if you spread out the legs and you get them just right, you can stand these guys pretty easily. But they do have the stand just in case you want to like make sure to get them secure. And like I said, of course, besides buying 3 for my wall, where I have all my unopened DC Multiverse figures, I also bought extras so that I could have each different version loose out of the package. Also to display them with my Batman Who Laughs. Now the Batman Who Laughs is a completely different thing because I did do my plan and I made a mixture of the original Batman Who Laughs release and then the Tyrant Wings Batman Who Laughs, and I combined these to make an awesome Batman Who Laughs. I'll show a little taste here, but I will be doing a review of that and showing how I am going to display them with these. And I think I even have an extra Robin Crow that I'm going to open up, and then I'll have 4. I'll just try and modify his head so that he looks different than these, which I could pretty much do, so that'll be cool. Those are plans I have. And then of course I'll make another video showing off the Merciless figure, which I will do. But anyways guys, I wanted to get this out of the way so I could move on to some other figures that I want to check out and open up. I picked up a lot of stuff. Like I said, I have the Merciless to do, and then that custom Batman Who Laughs. So try and get all that stuff done here pretty quick. Everybody stay safe out there. Stay hunting. Stay safe. Stay with your families. I will see you on the next one.